Today, a Board of Trustees retreat, students helping endangered species, and a special piece of art. That's all coming up right here on Spinnaker News. Hello Ospreys, I'm Taylor Johnson and you're watching Spinnaker News on Spinnaker Television. On September 9th, the Board of Trustees retreat took place in the Herbert University Center. This retreat involved an exercise where the members were placed into groups. Each board member filled out a survey to find out what their top priorities for the university were. They were then placed into 5 groups based on the results of the survey. Each group prepared a presentation on their common set of priorities and interests for UNF. Silly and serious presentations then took place. Many jokes and subjects later, all of the groups relayed information about how they felt about the university. UNF students majoring in biology are getting a chance to work with zoos all over the country. They're conducting research to help breed endangered species. UNF student Anthony Daly Cruz gave the Spinnaker an inside look at some of the research.
Right now I'm extracting pretty much pockets of feces from colobus monkey feces. We're trying to get it away from any pretty much fibrous material that you find in it, or any food or bedding that gets mixed into it. And from here, I'm weighing it out and putting it inside of test tubes that are going to go through a series of tests later to determine the different things that we're looking for, which hormones that we're looking for inside that specific species.
Currently, the program is only open to biology majors, but it could potentially expand to other majors as well. The Museum of Contemporary Art Jacksonville is currently featuring a piece by artist Caroline Lathan Stifel. Her piece, labeled "Wider Than the Sky," describes the artist's reaction to her father's encephalitis, which can lead to memory loss. "Wider Than the Sky" consists of intertwining materials such as pipe cleaners, wire, plastic, and fabric. These parts weave together to show the complex nature of the human brain. The piece is located in a multi-story space at the entrance of the museum. "Wider Than the Sky" opened at MOCA on July 25th and will be available to visit until October 26th. It is free for all UNF students to attend. All right, Ospreys, now it's time to catch up with the weather. Here's Alex Kratz.
Good morning, Ospreys. I hope you've been able to avoid catching the Monday blues. I'm Alex Kratz here with your Spinnaker weather update. This morning we're looking at partly sunny skies. As you can currently see, the sun is shining to give us a high of 90 degrees today. But at around 2 p.m., Mother Nature may be giving us a 40% chance of rain and calm east winds coming in at 5 to 9 miles per hour. Anybody planning to hit the waves today, don't waste the gas out to the beach because surf conditions just aren't with us today. Well, that's it for today's weather update, Ospreys. Now let's take a look at your 3-day forecast.
Thank you, Alex, for that weather update. Volleyball and soccer were in action this weekend. For more on that, here's Brandon Thigpen.
Hey Ospreys, I'm Brandon Thigpen here with your Spinnaker Sports Report. We start by traveling to North Carolina, where the women's volleyball team was in action at a tournament hosted by Campbell. The Ospreys won their first 5-set match of the season against Elon, taking it 3-2. But wins didn't carry over to day 2 of the tournament. The Ospreys fell against host Campbell in 3 close sets, where the scores were often tied. And in their final match against South Carolina, the Ospreys fell in a close final set, ending up with a score of 3-1. Now we travel to Georgia, where the men's soccer team battled against Georgia State. Despite a tie of 1-1 at halftime, the Ospreys fell in the final 10 minutes of the game, as the Panthers strung together 3 goals. So with the loss of 4-1 to Georgia State, the Ospreys are 2-3 on the season so far. That's it for sports today. Now let's toss it over to Taylor at the desk.
Thanks, Brandon. Well, that's all the time we have for you today on Spinnaker News, but for more on the stories reported today and other stories, you can check out unfspinnaker.com. You can also like the Spinnaker on Facebook at facebook.com/UNFSpinnaker, and you can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at UNFSpinnaker. For Alex Kratz and Brandon Thigpen, I'm Taylor Johnson. Have a great day, UNF. News.